Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
What has been happening to Alariwo of Africa?
Okay, that's a very good question. You already mentioned that I'm a musician, broadcaster, MC, and all that. We're doing a lot of things. I took a break from music and I decided to venture into other things. I'm a PR consultant. I consult for a couple of people, and I am gradually coming back into music. I just finished a new video titled Darling. The video was shot in America and Nigeria. Doing so many things, taking my time. God is on the throne. We're pushing the industry, and we're here. The name is still relevant, and we give God all the glory. Okay. So we're here.
All right. So talking about music, your greatest hit was Yawa Gogas, which was released in 1998. Why has Alariwo been unable to come up with more hits?
Okay, good question. I had another one titled Boju Boju Friend. It was not as big as Yawa Gogas, but it was also big. And I did a song too titled Adara. I featured Nice and my best friend Sonny Neji. And we're going on. The industry has changed, so we're taking our time to do something that has to be done properly. We have entertainers, we have musicians. We are musicians. We are musicianers. We are infotainers. You know, so music has changed in so many ways. So what we're doing is trying to make sure people understand the vibe of music and not the beat in the music.
Okay. Of all the names in the world, why did you choose Alariwo, a noisemaker?
Okay, good question. I was a broadcaster with Echo FM, and I was presenting a program one day. So when I left and got home, I was squatting with a friend of mine. The next thing he said was, I was just making noise, you know, and he called me Alariwo. I ignored him. There was another event in Orego. I was anchoring an event, and he sat behind a couple of friends, and they were making fun of me, and they called me Alariwo again. To them, it was an insult, but to me, it was a compliment, because back then I was called MC Martins, and when he called me Alariwo, to him, it was an insult, but I took it as a compliment, and the name got stuck. And that was it.
Now, I need you to take us through the journey of how you got entangled with show business. How did it start? What prompted it? And I mean, let's start from what prompted it. Your involvement.
Okay. Back then, when I was young, I've always loved music. My father wakes up in the morning, he'll be playing the music of Jim Reeves, playing the music of Osita Sadebe, Oliver the Cook, and the rest. You know, Ali Chukuma, Celestine Oku, and the rest. And along the line, I found myself miming to all these songs when I was a young boy, and that was how the music thing started. Then my father wanted me to be a lawyer, so when I was born, he gave me the name Rotimi, because he loved Rotimi Martins. And Rotimi Williams was the man he was in love with, but he wanted me to be a lawyer, and because he said I was always arguing when I was a baby, you know, so that was it. I adopted the name. I loved the name, and I couldn't do law. I eventually studied public relations. I did not attend any university. I must be straightforward with you. I'm a graduate of Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, as well as I attended FRCN training school. Then I ventured into music. I met my mentor, Obafemi Lasode, who discovered Alariwo, and I was Alariwo of Orego before I met King Sunny Ade. Then he was King Sunny Ade and the Golden Mercury of Africa, and I introduced myself. Femi Lasode introduced me to him, and he said, "Oh wow, Alariwo of Africa." And because of the African thing in King Sunny Ade, and I love African fabric, it was changed now to Alariwo of Africa. And to God be the glory, the name is still relevant, and we thank God for that. And we're taking it one step at a time, and we're here.